Hello, welcome to our episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I hope you're enjoying this playthrough as much as I'm enjoying playing this game. And now let's go ahead and head into our episode. Oh, we could do the hunting. Look for legendary animal trophies in exchange for rewards. You know what? Let's go grab that too. I've got the resources. The crafting, the launch kit stuff is just, yes. It's just straight up cosmetic. Oh, we leveled up the hamlet. Nice. Builder. Nice. Level 3. Photographer, grain farm, cattle farm. Alright. Photographer might be useful.
Thank you for this. Whether fur, meat, or bone, we will provide only the finest.
Ooh,
And
she's
if you
cute.
intend to go hunting, consider bringing us your kills. We will prepare the hides and heads.
Aye. I've been mounting Petra's trophies for years, and she's a discerning woman.
In all things.
I'll keep that in mind. Enjoy your new home.
Eivor, you seem to be someone with a penchant for trophies.
I do like victories, but I rarely keep a record of them.
Your weapons show the marks of great battles, and you walk with a pride that speaks to your triumphs. Am I wrong?
You are not. Why do you ask?
To bolster our trade, of course. Wallace is the finest tanner and taxidermist in all of England. If you wish the tales of your hunts to outlast you, there is no better way than making trophies of your kills. If you defeat a rare and worthy creature, bring it to us. We will display it for you.
A good idea. Keepsakes to adorn the longhouse. Thank you, Petra.
Cool.
Oh, and before you go, could you spare a moment for a small favor?
Oh, I'm
Go
listening.
ahead.
For the past few evenings, I've heard the howling of a pack of wolves just beyond the border of our woods. Unchecked, they will ravage the wild game in this area, and once the deer are dead, they may turn to us.
You feel we should drive them off?
I would eliminate them entirely, with your permission, of course, and your help, if possible.
I'll go
A
with you.
good idea. I'll join you now.
Good. A pack of wolves is a foolish thing to underestimate. Let's go.
An arrival. I wonder if Valka's among them.
This way. I last saw them prowling around just up the hill.
You lead. I'll follow.
Okay, well,
Our settlement is in quite a nice spot. Beautiful terrain, and the animals here are healthy and populous. But wolves are a worry. It may be why the Ragnarsons moved on. Humans upset the balance of nature, and nature pushed back.
By attacking us.
we
A
can
wolf
do
will
it.
do whatever it takes. They were just...
Button.
Wolf will do
Soon
whatever it
guide me.
takes.
I
They were
don't need my cloak
displaced.
up. Oh,
now they
right.
come to our door.
Let's see how effective dual-wielding shield is.
Come this way.
Oh, lead on.
Look here. Breadcrumbs and crusts. They must have stolen something from Tarbin's store, or off a table somewhere.
You saw breadcrumbs from where you stood.
They stand out clearly from the soil and grass. See there?
He's got
Come.
an eye.
This way. Ah, smell that? That's a male wolf, marking his territory, warding off the competition.
How do you know it's a male?
A different odor. You pick it up.
There's a huntress for
How
you.
did you come to be such a skilled tracker?
My family were hunters and trackers. From further east than you've ever seen, I imagine. But I've lived in England for most of my life. This is where we found Wallace.
You two are siblings as Sigurd and I are siblings. Bound by honor, not blood.
Yes. To hear my mother tell it, we came upon Wallace abandoned. A babe in the woods. We took him in.
So, they could get married.
Look. The wolves made a kill here. They're in the area.
Okay. We see him?
My eyes soon.
I bet you they're over there.
Those trails. They must have dragged the poor beast away. We're getting closer. Ah, see those teeth marks on the carcass? They're different.
This is the pack's doing, not just one.
That's right. Let's go on.
So, your family found Wallace in the woods?
We were traveling through the forest when I spotted a white elk ahead of us. I chased it, hoping to take it down. I lost it as I came to a clearing. And there on the ground was a wee babe, our little Wallace, swaddled and alone. Ah, look at that. The pattern on the grass. They slept here.
I am impressed, Petra. You have a raw skill.
You have seen nothing just yet.
Skill and talent, my god.
So, you saw a white elk, and that led you to Wallace.
That's right. It felt fated. We took him in and nursed him back to health. I was scarcely more than a toddler myself then.
And yet you were
from
hunting
that
an
day
elk.
forward, we were raised as brother and sister.
What if he sees you as more than a sister?
These kills are fresh. They're likely near enough to hear us. Probably fled the scene not
That's a
long
lot
ago.
of dead sheep.
I think we found our wolves.
That's a lot
You
of
there.
wolves.
Get to cover. Eivor, with me. Let's end this.
I'm at your side.
With the help. I mean, it works. It's awkward. Is there any left? Oh. Ooh, no, that is unblockable. Yeah, that's the thing with the big shield, you really can't parry. Then there was one. I see you. Oh, Tin Wolf!
There. That should be all of them.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, both of you.
You okay, dude?
Are you all right? Were those your sheep?
They were. God take them. They were all I had in the world. Poor blighters never stood a chance. I lost my
Oh,
cows
thank-
some months back. Now the sheep are gone. Frowning Jesus, what sort of farmer am I?
I'm sorry for your loss. With the wolves gone, you can recover in peace.
Not without the blessings of God I won't, but I shall try.
You have your life, farmer. With that alone, you can
Yeah.
always rebuild.
Our
Eivor,
village-
hold. I hear something.
What? I don't hear anything. Oh, goodness gracious me! Felix, Rosemary, my beauties! You're alive! Come here, my precious angels!
Well, that worked out.
Should we
This
kill
is
him?
grand, Eivor. You hunt almost as well as you fight.
Give me a few weeks. I'll learn to track as well as you. Or better.
I would be happy to be so humbled.
This was a joy, Petra. Do not hesitate to call on me the next time you spot any errant beasts.
You were the first on my list, Eivor. See you soon.
I'd make her my wife, but I think the other guy, I think her quote-unquote brother, maybe might see her as a bit more. Alright, let's check out skills. Yeah. Heavy damage. Now we can sprint. Range resistance. And as fun as that was, I think you're better off with light shield main. Bearded axe. Sorry, light shield offhand, bearded axe. Alright, let's head to... Let's clear the map. Thank you. And let's head back again to Ronvi. Let's just fast travel there. Keep getting distracted. Alright, Ronvi. Let's, head up. I'll keep an eye out in the store, don't worry about it. Got a new letter. I avoid you into my mind today. Just given how I felt when I lost Brightbridge and the anger of the doubt. You helped me reclaim my city, but you did more than that. You helped me reclaim what I had lost myself. Today, my people, my city, they are stronger than they've ever been, and I am proud leader once more. So, cool. Steer's hut. Ooh, cartographer. Okay. There's a prophetic wisdom to share. Deeper, it sounds intriguing. Okay. Steer's hut is priority, I think. Rodney!
But I think your father is onto something. Yes, he was simplifying, of course.
Ah, glad to see you made it, Shelbert.
Thanks to Sigurd. He was a good guide and even better company. He told me some incredible stories. The best ones were about you.
Hopefully nothing too embarrassing.
There were a few gems.
Not to interrupt, Eivor, but what of Leicestershire?
The Alliance is won. The Sons of Ragnar are friends to our clan.
Glad to hear it. Well done to you both.
Nice. Pledge complete.
You have not been long.
Okay, not too sure what happened there. So we must have triggered something. Definitely want that cartographer. Also want the seer. Oh, time is passing. Okay. How much time?
At one time, the title Jarl referred to a man second only to the king, but that use has softened. Now a Jarl may be a chief, a leader, or a man with broad wealth and influence.
The world is bigger now and broken into many pieces. It seems our language must do the same to keep up.
It's not
An interesting
wrong.
thought.
He's smart.
Shelbert, your father sent you here to learn, not teach.
Then you must start, Eivor. Give us a summary of our recent gains, for instance. The clan is thirsty for knowledge.
You want me to give a speech? Right.
I'm not good at speeches. Although they keep referring to me as a poet too, so I must have a talent for it, right?
My friends, hearken to me and hear a tale of triumph and toil.
Ooh, I
I
like
have
hers.
traveled far since we
I do.
landed and seen much on the roads and fields of this new England. And for all my travels, strong alliances have we gained. The Honorable Ceolwulf, King of Mercia, now calls us friend. And to the south, Soma Yalskona and the Danes of Grandabridge have pledged their oath to us. By Sigurd's hand and my own, we have strengthened the ties of—
You seat yourself as Sigurd's equal in these tales of yours. Would Sigurd do the same if he were here?
Sigurd would celebrate my achievement. He would.
Sigurd knows what I have achieved, and he would celebrate it more roundly than I have. But this takes nothing from you, all of you. For I sit among some of the staunchest wills and strongest fighters I have ever known. And so I raise my horn, first to Sigurd. May he return to us soon. And to the Raven clan, the best of friends and fighters. To Sigurd!
To Sigurd! May he return and relieve us of you!
And may all of you enjoy the ale as much as Dag has. Skull!
You think me drunk, Eivor? Would it soften my blows if I was?
God, you're
No
an
words
asshole.
are blunt enough, but it would explain your boldness.
My eyes are clear and open, and I see before me one eager to claim a piece of Sigurd's glory.
I've earned my own glory.
There is enough glory in the world to go around for all who earn it, and I have no doubt how much I am owed.
Just as I thought, you're...
Attackers from the river! They look to be Danes!
Danes. How many?
Too many. Now come, the battle roars already.
Bloody curse! What quarrel have Danes with us?
Those who can fight, take up your weapons. All others, stay here.
Dag's gonna
With me.
die. That's the thing. Sigurd would give me equal billing. But I did this, she did that. I did this, she did that.
Keep them away from the longhouse!
I'm not sure what happened there.
Won't take long! Win this, Douglas!
Oh! You're not.
Does this stir your thirst for battle, Randy? It does!
Oh!
Finish you!
Oh, we got a skull crusher.
There is nothing for you here but death!
Hey! Do that, not you.
You're already dead.
Oh, come on. Fire. Question is, where these guys from? Oh.
In step with me!
Who's left?
Who sent you to die here?
We are ruled by the gods!
Yeah, no, you're dead, man. Walking. You're literally the only one left, I think.
Your clan is as weak as they claim. We will pick its bone!
You have seen nothing of us.
Get over here.
Guts out! No survivors! Burn them to the ground!
Can you take a... through it?
Only a blind coward
There.
You
Dead.
will meet only death there.
Who's left? Oh. So, they're all dead.
Is that the last of them?
The rivers are clear. If more were coming, they thought better of it.
By their colors and markings, I believe they come from Geatland. But with none left alive to spill their secrets, we may never know why.
Here is one. This vermin was crawling to the river, hoping to float away.
Have mercy, friend. And you may find an ally with us.
Mercy's earned by the quickness of your tongue. Where do you come from and what is your quarrel with us?
We are settled in East Anglia. Newly arrived and hungry for silver.
What, you
You
thought
drifted off course. This is Mercia.
As we were ordered.
By who?
By whom?
You bore me.
Alright, you die.
Useless hound. Scratching your ass in search of silver. Put an end to this one.
Your silence earns you no kindness, Geet. So I'll ask you once more. Who sent you?
The wind sent us. And the rivers will take us home.
He begs for death, Eivor. Give it to him.
Or send him home with a warning. Let him tell his people what death awaits them, should they sail this way again.
Ooh.
Go, and do not return.
Ugh.
I thank you.
This is not mercy, it is death deferred. Whoever sent you warned them of the slaughter that awaits, should any return.
Oh, what tales I will tell.
Uh-oh.
Send one of your scouts to follow him. We will find...
Oh. Never mind.
To show mercy would endanger us, soil our reputation as cowards. This was the only end possible.
We could have learned something by tracking him. Now we know nothing.
Sigurd would have acted as I did. That
No.
is all the justification I need.
He would have followed
Sigurd
Red.
is not here to make such a call. But I am. And if you cross me again, he will know about it.
I see you, Eivor. And I know what you are.
He would have followed Ronby's advice.
Put no stock in what Dag says. His bluster may be loud, but it blows softly.
Get this cleaned up, and we'll talk of next steps.
I would have followed him back and be like, ah, we now know where you live. Show up with all your words. Hi. Or repaying a favor. Boom. Raid him. Uninvited guest. Alright. Yeah, now it's taking more and more XP. Let's
Good day.
See what our options are.
Word of our growing settlement has reached outside ears, so have a look around. You may see a few new faces.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Oh shit, now we have to choose 3. Alright, so East Anglia, suggested power 55, 90, or 90. So, there's London, Oxfordshire. So that tells me this one should be done next.
Those Dane invaders, they came from East Anglia, is that right?
Yes, Dane invaders who serve a man called Ruud. He seems to be sowing discord among Saxons and friendly Danes alike. Years ago, the sons of Ragnar hoped to pacify the land. They appointed a steward named Finnir to find a suitable Saxon king. But the kingdom has fallen into ruins since, with no king and violent raiders ravaging what little peace remains. I suggest you make for East Anglia and find out what their steward is doing wrong.
I'll pledge to East Anglia.
I'll make the trip east then. Speak to this Finnir myself.
A good plan.
Safe travels.
Okay. Do you have anything to say, Chairwolf?
Chaelbert,
Chaelbert.
are you well?
I am, but I wish I could have risen to the challenge put before us, instead of just hiding here in the Longhouse.
You are exactly where you needed to be, defending the people and yourself.
I know.
Our forces outside were sufficient. And your father would have many unkind words for me if anything had happened to you.
I know. I only wish my father's long shadow didn't darken my prospects here. I want to learn from you, not watch you.
See what I mean?
I have no doubt.
He's very intelligent. And he's got a will. Like I said, DLC, Chaelbert becomes an assassin.
I should go.
Right, let's head to East Anglia. I'd like to go now? Did I break the game? Okay. Ooh, kinda got worried there for a minute. Alright. We are headed east. Wow, very east. I can fast travel there. And there's some stuff I need to uncover. Yeah, see, there was a beast I found down here. 160. 340. 30. So let's head. Do we do the raid? If we do the raid, we can get to the smith. I kind of want to do that. Same time, let's go do the raid real quick. Raid. Because then that does two things. More supplies to maybe build this, Can I untrack this? There. Let's go do the raid. And more supplies maybe to get to Seer's hut?
Hey, hold on you.
Eivor, what a pleasure to see you.
Volka!
Oh dear, it feels like it's been so long.
Valka, my friend, you're most welcome here. Are you well?
Better than well. I am present.
And your mother?
Oh.
My mother has found her peace at last. She walks through a world seen only in dreams, and will forevermore.
That is all any of us can hope for.
Indeed. Come.
How was your passage?
Exhilarating. The waves and the wind were with us from the start. We flew like seabirds. And how are you? In spite of your stoic look, there is a brightness in your eyes that warms me.
It may be a kind of hope. Our settlement is growing, the people are happy, and I am looking forward to more.
And your visions?
They come and go. But leave all that aside. Let me help you with your things. This way.
Sure.
We found a fine spot for you at the foot of the hill.
Every hour we traveled, I tried to conjure in my mind some vision of this place.
And how close were you?
I saw the trees, and the water, and the rolling hill. But I could not foresee so much green. It is a magnificent and calming color. A balm for sea-salted eyes.
Volka!
Ah!
Kosovo! What brings you? Hope there isn't a curse on the settlement or some such.
Ha! The only curse on this place is their great lout of a blacksmith. It is a rare feeling to travel across the sea and still find oneself at home. This place feels powerful, alive.
You foresee great things for us.
No need for foresight. I feel it in my heart.
Where are we
Is that
going?
Valka I see? What took you so long to follow?
Wanted to ensure the place was up to snuff. We must talk again soon, Randvi, once I'm settled.
And before my arms fall off, what is this I'm carrying?
My heaviest reagents, of course. Lead, whalebone, flecks of gold.
Put this one to honest work. That is what I like to see.
Hey.
All these people you have brought here. This life you have built on these stranger shores. Does it please you?
It does. To know that I have built this place and kept these people safe is a gift.
You speak first of yourself when I ask this question. Which says more than you intend, I think.
Hopefully good things.
Salve, Eivor. Ad Meliora.
Good day. And who is that fellow?
Good question.
I have no idea.
Well, the town must be bustling.
Cartographer?
You see there? Your home is just ahead.
Tell me about your visions.
They are as they have always been. Little has changed, save their clarity. With every return, the things I see feel less like dreams and more like memories.
And does the Allfather still appear before you?
Yes.
From time to time, yes. He speaks to me as well, but it feels mad to say such things aloud.
I understand. You can put those just there, thank you.
Oh, does that not... I don't think that counted. Alright, hold on. There we go. Oopsie. Sorry, Volka.
And here we are. Lovely, just as you promised. As soon as I am set up here, we can return to the matter of your visions.
Yeah, that seems important.
Valka, please.
You are touched, Eivor. A conduit for godly tidings. Please, let me help. I may know a way to clarify these visions. An elixir that may open the door of your mind into the realm of the gods.
Oh, that's not
If you think it would
dangerous.
help, I can finish your home myself. Only give me some time.
I would be grateful. Thank you, Eivor.
Of course.
What could possibly go wrong?
Welcome home.
Hey. Now, who's the freak? Roman. In dreams, very nice. Who are you? Now, how do you know who I am?
Salve, Eivor. We have not yet been introduced. I am Octavian Claudius Britannicus, a collector of Roman relics.
Quite a name you have.
If you are wondering what good I will bring to the settlement, you need only look to the greatest empire the world has ever known.
Yes,
Atlantis?
I've seen their great ruins. Always impressive.
But you have not seen them restored to their former glory, and I can help. Of course, I will need a place to store my collection.
I'll build you something when I can. Have patience.
Okay.
Can you remind me what you do here?
If you find any Roman artifacts out there in the world...
Oh, he'll praise them.
I must take my leave. So long.
So there are Roman artifacts to collect. Okay. Let's go do the raid and then call it a night, I guess. Hi, pig. Actually, let's swing by the shop real quick and sell all our little incidentals, shall we? Sorry. Maybe see if there's anything new to
You're
buy.
just in time for new stock.
Oh, good, new stock.
I would like to see what you have in stock.
Maybe. Wow, so now we can buy carbon ingots.
Honestly. Made from only the finest materials. Perfect. I'll happily take these.
So I'm guessing
Is that everything?
the further up we go,
May I see your stores?
the materials she
You
sells.
should buy that.
Up to a point. So now we can buy carbon ingots if we so desire. So it is no longer
Nothing.
a rare resource.
I'll see you later, friend.
Until next time,
Alright,
Eivor.
good to know. So then I'm guessing at the next level it's nickel. And then... Right? And then the final level, tungsten, and then titanium you probably can't buy, or this one. These three I'm betting eventually you can buy. And maybe fabric. Alright. Good to know. Alright, let's go do the raid.
Hello, Eivor.
Alright, fishing boy. Oh, and I got a cat. No kitty. Oh, there's no. Oh, there she is. Hi, kitty. Gentlemen and ladies, let us go.
Let's go.
Where did they come from? That was weird.
You must row in these waters. Let's have a song.
Any stories?
Saskel's got a story.
Did I ever tell you all the story of how I killed an entire clan single-handedly with the broken hilt of a sword?
Are they drunk?
Often, dog. More times
Wow.
than any man can count.
Anyone? Bueller? 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 No, nothing. Back to
Sing,
singing.
my ravens.
Oh, I guess if you do this...
Seagull among you.
I often wonder who deserves it, the largest cup of mead at a feast. Valka because she heals? The chosen dynasty of Styrbjorn's sons? Or Bragi who sits on a throne of his own here on this river scheme? Should he get his ale before we all drink? Or do our lips all hit the mug at the same time?
Oh.
This brings to mind an old myth, no longer told, of Olaf, the mead blood. His mead was too good, always to drink it. But none knew that his secret ingredient was a tiny dram of ox blood. That one day, he decided to feed a sip of mead to his favored ox. Yet the blood he used for that batch was his own.
Oh.
It is only fair, he said. But this angered the Jarl Thorgnar, who wanted the quaff of the mead before the generous animal. To avoid serving his own blood, Olaf served ordinary mead. But it was bland, and Thorgnar spit it to the floor. Olaf was ashamed. He left them and never returned. Olaf's story died in those bland cups of mead. There is a hidden lesson here, of course. I will leave it to you to work it out for yourselves.
I think they're trying to work it out. Huh.
Sail! Catch the wind!
Alright. Let's get some music going. I think we're almost there. Oh no, we got a while to go. Alright, let's keep going. Absolutely beautiful.
We can continue later.
Oh. No, I don't think that's the right one. No, that's a different raid. One I've already done. So I don't think we can do it again. Like, the people to kill will be there, but that's about it. And like I said, this game is probably 40 to 60% side quests, but they make it worth it. Make the world absolutely beautiful to explore. They make them all interesting. The puzzle ones are good for your brain. So it's not like that it's that way. Look at those clouds. I've been on a river, not in England, but canoeing with friends, and being really close to this in America. That might be it? Yeah, that's gotta be it. And we're off! That's a mild way of putting it. Odin! Odin! Odin!
Take the plunder! On the rest!
Hello! We come for your loots! Really?
I'll keep the rat busy!
Oh. You will do nothing. You will burst into flame. That's what you will do. Oh.
Try to flank!
Excuse me. There we go. Oh. That's the second crash. And I will call it there then. Not good. I'll probably do that raid on my own time then. Thank you very much for watching. Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and I hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment, or even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.